Alright, hello there, ladies and gentlemen. It is Tuesday. So Monday we had a swim in the gym, and then Tuesday today we had a bike run brick, hour and a half on the bike, 30-minute run off, did 39 minutes. Put me at exactly 5 miles. And then, more importantly, the whole reason, because I'm about to go to bed, it's 9:26 right now, but I'm about to go to bed. But the only reason I want to pull out the camera right now is I had jury duty today. So this morning, or I should say yesterday, Monday, I found out I had jury duty, which is my fault. I checked my mailbox yesterday. It was like, you have jury duty tomorrow. I was like, oh shit. But that's besides the point. But I knew I had the workout scheduled for Tuesday. Jury duty, they said be here by 8 a.m. and then you're there for who knows how fucking long. I ended up leaving there or like after 4, a little after 4 I think it was. I don't remember. But it doesn't matter. But I knew I had those workouts, the hour and a half bike and the runoff. And I was like, how am I going to get it done? Not how am I going to get it done? Can I get it done? Can I get it done? And which is a weird question for me to ask myself, because in the past, that wouldn't have been a question. It would have been like, I'm going to get it done this time, then, now, no questions asked, it's getting done. But I say to myself, I ask myself, can I get that done? Because I haven't given myself the evidence to have confidence in the words that I'm saying to myself. It doesn't matter if I'm talking to other people, I'm saying it to myself. And that's shown, and that's reflected in me and my demeanor. I've talked about in the past a couple times, like on an Instagram post and maybe in Reels or in YouTube or something, but I feel like I've lost an edge that I feel I've always had, and then I feel I've lost it. And that edge is kind of what I'm talking about right now, is like, can I actually do it? Questioning whether or not I can actually get things done. When in the past, that never seemed to be a question for me, especially in regard to workout stuff. It was like, that's like breathing. What do you mean I'm not going to do it? Like, I'm not going to breathe? And that was my mindset around it, and it still is, but I've lost the edge. And I'm like, why? I mean, I kind of know why. That started to happen towards the middle end, probably more so towards the middle of the Ironman prep for the last one. Because again, it was just, I just went so balls to the wall crazy. Like I didn't know what I was doing. And everything just started to fall apart in a way. And it was just so much. And I feel like that was when I lost that edge. Obviously I was tired as shit all the time. And like I said in the last video, if you watched that one, I felt like shit all the time. I felt like dog shit all the time, but I prided myself in that. Whatever. But I lost that edge. And so these past few months, it's been like, can I get these things done? And I haven't had the evidence to have the confidence in my words, in what I'm saying to myself. And this morning, so last night I was like, well, you have to get up early. You got to get up early. 4 a.m. You got to get up if you want to get these things done. And that was just enough time to get it done. Arguably not really enough, because I still showed up late. But it's the government, so it didn't matter anyways. But I still showed up late. But I was like, you have to wake up and get this done. 4 a.m. alarm. You got to get out of bed when that fucking thing goes off. And I was like, yes, that's what I want to do. But I was like, I don't necessarily trust myself to do it. I wouldn't say it's a 50-50, but there's a percentage that's like, I don't know if I will or can or have the willpower to do it. And that's the thing I've been struggling with these past few months. And that's that edge that I always think about and talk about or whatever that I've lost. And again, the Ironman stuff, the job, the serving job, working late nights, and you do have to get sleep, so I can't wake up at 4:30 like I usually used to do every single day if I'm going to bed after 12, 1, whatever. I have to get more than a couple hours of sleep on a consistent basis at least. So there are like some reasonings to it, and I know that, but in general, I don't feel I have that edge. But it's giving yourself the evidence. So this morning, the 4 a.m. alarm went off. Motherfucker, I got up. Motherfucker, I got up. And I was like, you can still do it. You still got it in you, Slee. You still got it in you. And it fired me up. I was like, I can still do it. I'm not a pussy. I'm not a little bitch. And this is like a small thing. It's just like getting up for that alarm, but these are these things you build upon. And then going into the day, it just fires me up. I'm a morning person through and through. Wasn't always that way, but I am a morning person through and through. And waking up when it's like the sun's already up, I don't like that. I like waking up when it's still dark. Makes me feel like I'm ahead of the freaking 8-ball. And this morning I was like, man, I was on that run and I was like, you haven't been giving yourself the evidence to do it, to know that you can do it. And that's why you've been feeling like, not the reason why, but that's a big reason why you've been feeling some type of way. Or just questioning yourself, and sometimes with the social media stuff, I'm like, am I who I say I am? And I feel like recently I don't know. I was like, did I lose it? I just kept questioning, did I lose it? Did I lose it? Did I lose it? And maybe I sort of lost it for a minute, and it doesn't mean like I found it, is what I'm saying. I found it. Does it mean it's going to get better tomorrow? No. Does it mean I get to leave the serving job? No. Whatever. But just giving yourself the evidence to give your words some meaning for yourself. It doesn't really matter what you say to other. I mean, it does, but just for yourself, you get that confidence boost from that. And if you feel like you're lying to yourself or you don't feel like you can do it, it doesn't really feel very good. But it feels good to do it and to say you do, and to do what you say you're doing. So yeah, I don't know if a lot of that made sense, but it somewhat made sense, hopefully. And then when I was at the, this is on the bright side, which I guess that was on the bright side too, but when I was sitting there, like I was forced to sit there, I couldn't do anything else, which was good. And what I was thinking about is like, I don't make money from the things I'm doing, I make money from the serving job, but the things I actually need to do and want to do to progress this, to hopefully do make money in the future, is all through me. So when I'm sitting there at jury duty thing, it was like, I had a bunch of shit to do that was great because I was able to catch up on a bunch of stuff and do a bunch of crap. But most importantly, the Daily Doodle shirts. I was able to put in a bunch of time on that, sitting in Photoshop. So basically what I'm going to do is there's going to be a black and white one, and then there's going to be a colored one. I'm going to order samples, either one of each or maybe two of each. And then order those, and then obviously post that, see what, well, first see if it actually looks good, and then two, post about it, and then see what people like, black and white or colored, and then go from there. I guess that would be, or if there's any edits I need to do, whatever, and then go from there. But, so that was exciting, because that was another thing where I was like, I mean, I sat in Photoshop for a few hours, so I couldn't just like, and that's in the last video, I was like, I haven't had like a good chunk of time. Not that I can't find it, but I just haven't had a good chunk of time to sit down and do that because I knew it was going to take a while, and it did. I didn't finish it, but I got a good chunk of it, which is good because now there's that motivation, or that ball's rolling, so it'll be easier to pick up and keep it going as opposed to restarting or whatever. But another thing I'm thinking about is just meeting yourself where you're at and starting small. I didn't always wake up at 4:30 every morning. I eased into it. When I was in college, like my freshman year, on Saturdays, I started to wake up at 7 in the morning. And then that evolved to where like the next year I would wake up at 7 in the morning pretty much every day. and then that evolved to like some days were like 6:30 or 6, and then that evolved to 5 a.m., and then that evolved to 4:30 a.m. And then most recently it's just whenever the hell I can freaking wake up. And that's just because of the serving job, and some nights are different than others and whatever, and that's okay. That's okay. Because again, I need to get sleep because it is important for training and recovery to actually do good. So there's that. But meeting yourself where you're at. So I know like 4:30 every morning is not really realistic for me right now. And not, well, yeah, just meet yourself where you're at, pal. And yeah, even if you were there before, even if you were here before and now you're down here, you got to meet yourself here, not there. Even though I know that I can do this, but I'm down here, yeah, I got to meet myself here. I think that's what I was trying to say, but I couldn't put it into words. And even with training, like November and December were pretty like wonky months in the sense of like there wasn't any structure. It was just me kind of waking up every morning and being like, I'm gonna do this today. So like the volume I was training wasn't as much as, honestly I don't know what I'm training weekly, hourly wise right now, but it doesn't feel like it's that much. It could be, and maybe I'm just used to it, but I feel like, and I don't know, it's gonna build. It'll build. Like during those months, I was thinking back to the Ironman stuff, and I was like, how the fuck did I do all that? So like Ironman peak training, and then me like November, December, I'm down here. Not in the sense that I'm worse, but it's like, it'd be hard to just, I mean, that's a small jump, but it'd be hard to make that jump like the next day to get back into full-fledged, like triple workout days and stuff like that. Easing back into it, and that's kind of what's going on right now a little bit. But honestly, by the time I got Parker, my coach, I was ready to get going. I needed structure because I wasn't building it myself, because I knew I was like, I'm probably gonna get a coach. So I was like, I need a plan. I need some structure here. So that was great. So I was ready to go. But yeah, I've talked for a while, so that was all I wanted to say. So I'm gonna go to bed, brush my teeth, and go to bed. Call it a night, baby. And I'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow's Wednesday. We have a track workout and a swim in the gym. Probably it's gonna go on the schedule. It says track then swim. I don't necessarily know that it has to be in that order. That's a question I need to ask. But my plan is to do the swim first, and then go to the track, and then I can go. Well, I guess I would swim, gym, then track. The only reason I don't want to do the track early in the morning is because sometimes I've gone there early and the track team's there, and then like that's a whole fucking thing. So if I spend my morning getting ready and then going to the track and then the track team's there, it's a huge waste of time because I still have to go to work later in the day. So then that's like a big old wrench in things, and then you're like, fuck. So that's why I want to do the swim first, because I know if I go to the pool, I'll be able to get in the pool. Shouldn't have to wait for a lap lane either. Sometimes the morning's going to be busy, but it's probably going to be in the 30s, so I would reckon there won't be too many people there, if any. Hopefully none. Hopefully the pool's open. I don't think they close it. They better fucking not. So yeah, that's the plan. I'm going to stop talking and get some shut-eye. Some shut-eye. Good night. See you tomorrow. Good morning. I'm going to redo this clip. Good morning. Oh, hello. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, guys. It's the morning time. It's 8:23. So we were up. Not come ahead of. We were up at 6 in the morning, and then I had 2 scoops of G1M, which is like 40 grams of carbs. Not like it is. And then I had coffee, and I had some sourdough with peanut butter and honey on it. And now I'm here. Posted the daily doodle. It was, you give yourself responsibility to gift. You give yourself responsibility to gift yourself purpose. And it is that. You make yourself do things to make yourself feel like you're useful. At least that's what I do. Makes me feel useful. So that's always good. But yeah, so we're gearing up for a 16-mile run. I don't know, pretty straightforward. 16 miles, you're going to run a mile, you walk for a minute, run a mile, walk a minute, run a mile, walk a minute. Keeping it building to where at the end, like we'll hit the highest is 77% of our max heart rate, which will be 148. So in general, it should be really easy. And that's the goal. That's the point. It's supposed to be. So friction-wise, like mentality going into it, it's a glorified walk. It's a really long glorified walk. But that's nice. It just keeps it easy, and fitness is building. So it's like, fitness is building. It's easy. Trust in what I'm doing. It's just nice. It's a good place to be. Good mental space to be. So yeah, my plan was to film. So I didn't really film anything during the week. I have like one clip that, if I put that clip in the video, you'll see it before this, or maybe I'll put it at the end. But the plan was I was supposed to drive down to Naples and actually train with my coach. But then it's a 3-hour drive to get to the pool. It was a 3-hour drive. So for Saturday, which was yesterday, in order for me to get all my workouts done and everything, I had to wake up at 4:30 to like get everything in and then drive down there and make it in time. I had to wake up at 4:30, which when you say it like that, it sounds fine, but then I worked Friday night and I didn't get to bed till 1. So then it was wishful thinking I could wake up that early, go into bed at 1-ish, probably a little bit later. So I just slept straight through my alarms. I didn't even wake up to them, and I woke up and the sun was up, and I was like, oh, great. So that fell through the cracks. I dropped the ball there, which kind of sucks, but it's whatever. There's always next time. So now I'll kind of do like, not a day in the life, but I'm just going to film stuff around today, Sunday. So we have the 16-mile run, and then I'll just do the other shit I typically would do on a Sunday. And then, yeah. So right now, I rolled out my feet with a lacrosse ball, and I have this as well, foam roller. It's like $12. I found it at Aldi one time. And yeah, now I'm going to start running. I'll bring some gels with me, and that's pretty much it. Yeah, gear. Got this thing, this little strap. This was from Amazon. Garmin chest strap, heart rate monitor. It's the most accurate way you'll read your heart rate, as opposed to like your watch or something. So I like that, because honestly, like now with these runs, it really is. I'm just looking at my heart rate. I'm not even really paying attention to the pace. I'll look at it and be like, my heart rate in relation to a pace. But I'm not like, oh, I'm shooting for this pace. I'm just like, let me stay within this heart rate range. So yeah, and that's why having something accurate like this is nice to have. So yeah, I don't have any plans to I probably will not pull out the camera until after this run, unless there's something I can think of right now to say, but I can't. We ran, I guess yesterday, we did 2 hours on the bike. My head's cut off. 2 hours on the bike, and then it's supposed to be a 20-minute runoff. We ended up doing 10 miles, but that was only because I met up with a buddy, and then we were running, and then kept it easy. Average heart rate was 136 for the whole run, but I just felt good, felt fine. So yeah, that wasn't the plan, and today I feel fine. My legs feel fine. So, yeah, it's good. That's good. Yeah, I don't really have much to say right now, so I'm gonna start I probably will not open this up till after the run, so I'll see you then. All right, hey, ho, what's going on there? What's up? We just got done with the 16 miles, 16.8 miles. It's got cold water in there, that's all. It was solid, it was pretty chill. Legs were tired towards the end, especially running 10 miles yesterday, which is not on the docket, but we did what we did. But overall, not a good run, simple run. Average heart rate was 135. Each mile was between an 8:30 to an 8:50. Started out with like 8:50s and then ended towards the 8:30s. But then you throw in the 1 minute walk. My average pace was 9:13. So yeah, pretty chill, pretty chill. I guess what I was thinking about was like right around mile 11, 12, 13, I was like, yeah, I'm about ready to be done. I'm pretty bored of this. So that's where it was like I wanted to pick up the pace and then stop doing the 1 minute walks because I'm like, all right, I'm ready to be done. Like I want to be done. But we must follow the plan, stick to the plan, trust the process, and do all those things. Be disciplined in the places where you wouldn't think of it. So literally, I've said it 100 times, it's like, it's not hard, it's just boring. You can do something that's boring, you just tell yourself it's boring, and the uncomfortability of it being boring is not hard, it's just boring. So yeah, that's what I was thinking about. And then definitely started, weather-wise it was solid until like the last couple miles. The sun came out and it got pretty hot. It started to get pretty hot. So we kind of just missed that, which is good. Yeah, so the plan now is I'm gonna shower. I'm gonna edit 2 reels, one to post right now, and then one to post later today, and then I'll edit the reel for today, or that I made today for tomorrow later in the day. Because I didn't post one yesterday, so I'm gonna do 2 today, like I did last week, and then, yeah. So I'll do that editing, but shower, edit, and then I'm gonna go to shower, edit, and eat. Then I'll go to the grocery store, also put laundry, and then yeah, so that's the plan. Oh, whoa, whoa, oh, what the heck? How did you get in here? Because I put you there. We're going to the grocery store. We're headed to the grocery store. We're gonna go to Aldi, Publix, and I have to go to Walmart. I don't know if I'm gonna go to Walmart right now, but at least Aldi and Publix. So that's the plan for today, or for right now, just to do those things. So let's go do those. All right, how does that look? Can you let me know? How do you think that looks? Does it look good? All right, good, cool. Honestly, I really don't feel like filming anything or just talking right now. I'm kind of tired, but I'm gonna run through the groceries, and that's gonna end off this TubeU video. So, bone broth. I don't know that I'm gonna really explain everything. Redmond's real salt. Tuna. Vinegar. I like the taste of vinegar. That's 1 bag down. Orange juice. Good old Publix orange juice. The one that I put in my bottles. These chips, it's like the Siete brand. All the ingredients are good. They use like avocado oil, and they're fucking fire. They're fire. So I'll buy a bag of those and I'll literally eat the entire thing. That's what I'm gonna do right now. Aldi sourdough. Aldi dates. Aldi berry medley. I'm gonna put this in the freezer now though, because it is melting. Ground turkey. ground chicken, ground turkey, ground beef, ground beef, ground beef, ground beef, ground beef, ground beef. And that's everything I bought today. Is that everything I'm going to eat this week? No, it's actually not. But it's a good chunk of it. So, oh! Yeah. I'm kind of tired. Partly because I slept almost 6 hours, but just ran 16 miles. So a little tired. And then, the heat's coming back. The heat's picking up. But yeah, so I'm gonna basically the rest of the day edit, doodle, daily doodle shirts, continue on those, and then pull-ups, and nothing else too crazy. And that's kind of what the rest of the day is gonna look like. I might open this back up when I eat food, but we'll see. So yeah, I might try to end the video with something better than just this, but yes. All right, people, it's 7:16. My Garmin's gonna die, and it probably has a good bit of time, but it's in power saver mode. Nonetheless, that's irrelevant. It's 7 o'clock at night. We're about to rip 100 pull-ups because we haven't done them yet, but we're at a nice little outdoor spot. Got the downtown Tampa view, got the bay, the water. It's silent, it's quiet, it's calm, and it's still, and we love that. So we're gonna knock these suckers out. I guess I didn't plan to even make the video this long, or add this into the video, but this is gonna be part of the video now, which means this video is not gonna go out Sunday night. It'll probably go out to tomorrow, Monday. Maybe I can try to edit it up while I'm eating dinner tonight, but we'll see. So here's me doing set one of 10 sets of 10. 10 by 10 is how I'll do it. But now that I can do muscle ups, I've been breaking it up to where I'll do like, after I do the first couple sets of 10, then I'll do like 1 muscle up and then I'll do 9 pull-ups. So the muscle up counts as still just 1. So it's like a muscle up, 1, and then I'll be like, okay, now I gotta do 9 pull-ups. And then I'll do 9 pull-ups, and then that's like 1 set of 10. Yeah. I don't even know what I'm saying. But I'll film the first set and I'll film the last set. I'm not going to film every set because this video would be, that's like an extra 20 minutes. Which I guess I was like, oh, it'll be like an extra hour. Realistically, just like an extra 20 so minutes of just pull-ups, but still not going to do that. So here's the first set of me doing pull-ups. Alright. You know what I still haven't done today? You're never gonna fucking believe this. I didn't go to Walmart. You can see me better in this. I didn't go to Walmart. I need electrolytes. They're the only place that sells the Element ones. But that's 10 pull-ups. That's 9 more sets to go. That's easy money. I'll see you in a little bit. Or I'll open this up during if I have a good thought to talk about. I'm probably just gonna knock these out so I can go home. Alright. We're 30 pull-ups in this shirt. She's already off. It wasn't staying on. I took it off after the first set. Alright, here's the last set of 10. Alright, I had the, whoops. Had the
Okay, there's 100 pull-ups. Had this going for the Instagram, so I'll throw that up and then get my merry ass on my way home. I was gonna try to do a muscle up there, but obviously I didn't get that. So yeah, it's time to get home, eat, and go to bed.